manager, Tucci, who asks us to compare the tenure of our customers separated by whether or not they churned or exited the company. And so the null hypothesis is that the tenure is the same. So people who left or who did not leave had the same average time at the company. And we want to test that. So over here we have a column H, tenure. And we want to test this using the Data Analysis Pack. So under data, there's a thing called Data Analysis. You might have to turn this on, but it's there. And we need it to sample for means. Okay. Now this requires our data to be formatted differently than it is now. We can't have all of our observations in one column. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make one column for churned and one column for did not churn. Just cancel this for now. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to filter, so edit, filter, and I'll start by doing did not churn. So these are all the values of people who did not churn. I just did Command C to copy, and I will do Command V to paste. You can see it just did those values. So this is did not churn. Now I will switch this from exited to 1. And I have different numbers here. Control C to copy. And in this column, B, I'll paste. I will put did churn. All right, so I got two columns. One column for people who did not churn, one column for people who did churn. Now I can go to Data, Data Analysis, Z-test, variable range 1. I'm going to click on this little doodad here, and I will do Command-Shift down arrow to select everything in that space. And now my did churn, I'll do Command-Shift down arrow for this group. So I have two ranges. My hypothesized difference between them is 0. I didn't include my labels. My alpha is 0.05, just like here. And I want my output to be in our new worksheet. Label 1 variance. So I'll do var for variance, that group, and var for this group. All right, now back to the Data Analysis Toolpak. Okay, this variance is 8.298188903, and this one is 8.62072. 002. And voila. We have our mean for group 1, our mean for group 2. Number of observations, hypothesized mean. The z value is this. So z equals this. And then we get some critical values. So our critical value for 95% confidence for two-sided test is 1.96. And we would compare them and say that RZ is smaller than the Z critical value. Therefore, there's not evidence to suggest that there is a difference between these two groups.